Hi, all the signs of the zodiac. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for this full moon in Capricorn, July 21st, 2024, psychic crystal reading for each of the four elements: earth, water, fire, and air. The earth signs are Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. The water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. The fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the air signs are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. You may want to watch this entire video because this full moon in Capricorn is not just going to affect your sun sign only. So if you know the elements that correspond to your rising sign and moon sign, you may want to watch those as well. And remember, if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you may want to watch the element that corresponds to your cusp sign. Because remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign are going to resonate more for you than your sun sign. So you may really want to check all those elements out. So all that being said, now on to your full moon in Capricorn, July 21st, 2024, psychic crystal reading. And I'm starting with the element of earth. This is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. So this is a blue moon because it is the second time we're having a full moon in the sign of Capricorn. You may feel like very jumpy and like ready for action, or feeling like there could be jumpiness energy going on around you. And you may feel really pragmatic and wanting to put things in order. This can be in your environment. This can be with paperwork, finances, things within your home or office. You could be doing a lot of research. You could be digging for important information. You could also find yourself digging through like file cabinets, boxes, things in storage, looking for like important papers, important documents. It could even be, you could even be digging, looking for like important things, items, not just documents. You're also going to be going through a process of learning, you earth signs, learning to let go of things. Things that have really been bothering you. Things that have been like, renting space in your head. Things that you've been ruminating about or worried about. These are things that you are going to, like this full moon in Capricorn is going to have you releasing these things and letting go of them. Some of you could have a new relationship that could form. Now, some of you, this could be a love relationship. But for others of you, it could be a friendship or some other type of relationship. Like if you give birth to a child, you're going to form a new relationship with that child. If one of your kids has kids and you're becoming a grandparent, you're going to have a new relationship with that child. You could also be having a new relationship with, like if somebody in your family is getting married or engaged, and somebody's joining the family, you could have a new relationship with that person. But for many of you, it's going to be love relationship. Also, if you have any kind of situation, like if you're a boss and you need to hire new people, or if you work for another business or company and you're a manager or a supervisor and you can hire people, like viable candidates are going to show up now, which will be good for you, make it easier for you especially if you need to hire people, or if you even need to hire people like to do painting, re-wallpapering, landscaping, cleaning your home, anything like that. Viable candidates for the job will show up. You'll have good choices. Also, some of you earth signs are going to catch the attention of someone important. So if you were hoping your business or you yourself, the work that you're doing, it's going to capture somebody's attention, and they could bring some kind of offer to you. Offer you a job, offer you a part in a play or in a movie, or a job, or like capturing their attention. Maybe they're going to want to interview you, highlight your business somewhere. So this could be a very fortuitous full moon for some of you earth signs. So now here are the 3 cautions for the earth signs. Okay. My guides are saying, have you ever heard the phrase, bringing a knife to a gunfight? It's like the opposite with you. You could be like coming out swinging to some kind of argument or something going on, and it's really like just a piddly matter. Like you could be like coming out swinging. You want to fight. You want to, state your case or get on top of your soapbox or get mad at somebody. But really the issue is small. So try not to over-exaggerate or overblow your position in arguments. Forgetfulness could be really high in you the next 2 weeks or up to 30 days, or especially the day of and the days around that full moon. You may feel like you'd forget your head if it wasn't screwed on. Like literally, like you're forgetting keys, forgetting important papers, forgetting briefcases, forgetting to call people back, forgetting to give people messages, forgetting to do this, that, and the other. Like your energy could be really scattered and forgetful from this full moon. This energy could feel to you like Mercury in retrograde. Now, Mercury in retrograde doesn't start, I don't think, until August, but it's almost like the feeling of that for some of you earth signs with this full moon in Capricorn. You have to be careful also of like, if you're like snooping around or spying on other people, you could get caught. And it could also happen to you where somebody could be nosing around and snooping around about you, and you could catch them doing it. So that's a caution. That's one of the energies that could be coming at you, or you could be doing it. But either way, somebody gets found out or revealed here. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. If you would like to get the latest video series I've recorded for my Vimeo on-demand videos, my 2 most recently recorded videos are my eclipse effects for the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, September 17th, 2024, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card reading. And also my Horseshoe Tarot 7-card spread psychic tarot readings starting in July of 2024, and those predictions go out for a year until July of 2025. The links for these videos are down below in the description area in the Show More section, or you can go over to my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page, and you can find those links there. And you can click on your actual zodiac sign, which will take you to that direct video on Vimeo. So thank you so much. I hope you'll check them out. Now on to the sign, to the elements of water. This is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. You water signs may feel like you're having a lot of like bouncing around energy. It could be like, doing one thing, then you want to jump over to do something else, and then you're interested, lose interest in it, and then get interested in jumping over to something else. But this could also be going on in your mind as well. I feel like you water signs, some of you are going to be really reactive to things. Like if somebody gives you news, or if you hear things happening out in the world, or somebody says something to you at work or in your personal life or family life, you're going to be extra reactive, like extra happy, extra mad, extra, extreme, like extra reactive over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days. But remember, the energies are the strongest the days around the full moon. The day of and the day before and the day after are going to be the most strong, but it can last for 2 weeks or even up to 30 days. Some of you water signs are going to walk away from something. It could be a job, a project, a love relationship. I feel it's more like walking away from a job, a task, a project, something you're working on, but it could even be a relationship or even a club, group, or organization you belong to. Some of you water signs, I feel like you're affected by this a lot this moon. You're going to be wanting to hold people accountable for stuff. If somebody did something wrong or said something you don't agree with, or stole something or lied or did something not above board, I feel you're going to be like, I'm holding you accountable for that, not letting people slide. Some of you could see a relationship flourish, bloom or flourish. So it could be a love relationship, it could be some other type of relationship, but flourishing is good. That means things are moving in a positive direction. Some of you water signs are going to navigate troubled waters and get out of troubled waters. It could be literally. You could be on a boat, a sunfish, sailfish, a catamaran, a yacht, a fishing boat, a regular, boat just to go out and have fun on. And you could be in some kind of dangerous or troubled waters, and you're going to navigate through troubled waters. That could be figuratively or literally. So, figuratively, it could be like troubled waters at work, troubled waters in a friendship relationship, troubled waters in a family situation. You're going to navigate through troubled waters. This is a blessing for you. Some of you water signs are going to receive positive information and messages about a family member that maybe had a sickness, an illness, or a surgery, or some kind of health condition. You're going to receive positive news and positive information about them. So now I'm going to look into the 3 cautions. 3, I like doing this better. Ever since I broke my wrist, this is better. 3 cautions for the water signs from the energies of this full moon in Capricorn, which is a blue moon because it's the second time we're having a full moon in Capricorn. You could be wearing people out with your talking, your stories, or over-explaining. So you may feel extra chatty, extra explainy, extra, maybe extra talking about your troubles, or extra, like whatever you're doing extra with talking, people are going to tune you out or get worn out from what you're saying. So be careful of that. You could be developing a crush on somebody, water signs, but you have to be prepared because this crush may not be reciprocated, and that could maybe make you feel bad or hurt your feelings. So tread carefully if you feel like you have some kind of crush on someone. like letting them know or getting too invested mentally and emotionally in the crush could be a little hurtful for you. Some of you water signs could have explosive arguments with people. Could be at work, could be with your family. It'll be different for all of you where this is occurring, but you know, it's a caution, so you might not want to have that explosive argument since it's coming up as a caution or a warning. So I hope those messages were of help to you. I hope they made sense. If you want to get my 2 recently recorded video series that I did for Vimeo, my eclipse effects from the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, September 17th, 2024, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings are now available on Vimeo. And also my Horseshoe Tarot 7-card spread psychic tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac from July of 2024 through July of 2025 for 1 year of predictions. That link is also down below in the description area in the Show More section, or you can get them on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. So now I'm going to look into the element of fire, and this will be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This full moon in Capricorn may make some of you fire signs feel like you want to experience some downtime, and you may want to like put your feet up or lie in a hammock or in a lounge chair and relax. Some of you fire signs may want to gather and utilize your knowledge and do some kind of journaling, or if you are thinking of writing anything like a blog or a book, a novel, something you want to put in writing, an important paper, a speech, a class you want to teach, or any, maybe even lyrics to a song. Like I see you journaling, wanting to put your knowledge, your thoughts, gather them together and put them down in writing. It could be even to make a will. Maybe you want to write your will, so you want to put those knowledge and information down on paper in writing, or writing on the computer. Some of you may not feel particularly well. You may be thinking of taking some kind of medication. This could be natural medicine. It could be Western medicine, like traditional medicine that you're used to from growing up. But it could be natural medicine. It could be remedies of some sort. Could be even homeopathic remedies. It could be things for like indigestion, stomach aches, acid reflux, acid indigestion, or allergies. Like you may want to take some kind of remedies for these types of things that could pop up for you. Some of you fire signs may want to challenge yourself, like fasting, cleanses, pushing yourself forward. Like, let's say you do exercises, you may want to do more, like if you do repetitions in a gym, lifting weights, or you do certain exercises, or you normally would jog or run 2 miles, maybe you want to push it up to 4 miles. Like challenging yourself comes up here, which is weird because initially I do feel like many of you fire signs are going to want to relax, put your feet up, take a rest, feel like you want to chill out, have a vacation. But some of you may have an opposite reaction where you want to challenge yourself to maybe to be on a diet, lose weight, run further, lift more weights, do more repetitions, like challenging yourself, fasting. All those things come up here for the fire signs. Some of you fire signs could get a reward and get honored in some way. You may get a plaque from the town, from something you do, like getting acknowledged. Could be happening at work, could be service you give to the town, or some club, group, or organization you're part of could be honoring you in some way. You could be making broad statements that catch people's attention. You could be making speeches now. It could also be a strong time for you to do good public relations and promotions for yourself, your business, whatever it is that you're trying to further advance and promote. And I feel like it would go well for you. Be successful. If you have to do any research and analysis of things and digging and rooting around for information, like anything like that, research, analysis, digging around for info, it's going to pay off for you. You're going to get the knowledge, the information, whatever it is you're digging for or searching for, it will come to you. You will find it. So now I'm going to give the 3 cautions for the fire signs from the energies of this full moon in Capricorn, July 21st, 2024, which, as I said, is a blue moon because it's the second time we're having a full moon in Capricorn this year. Oh, fire signs. I'm an Aries rising, so I'm laughing because I have done this. Fire signs, you could really put your foot in your mouth. If you go to, like, you ever see, they do this on TV all the time on shows where somebody goes, oh, when are you expecting? To the woman that's got a little belly and she's actually not pregnant. You know, that's like putting your foot in your mouth. Or there's many ways many things you could say, like, oh, you know, congratulations on your anniversary. You must be so happy. And the person you're congratulating on their anniversary, because maybe you went to their wedding, is now getting divorced. So be careful. You really could put your foot in your mouth over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days. And I'm going to say, I feel this applies the strongest of the fire signs to Aries, sun, moon, and rising sign people, but it can cover all the fire signs, but the ones that are connected to the sign of Aries, especially. Oh no, this is another one. I've had this happen to me too. Doing things twice and you didn't know that you did it. Like, I have recorded videos where I'm going through the 12 signs and I write them down as I record them, and I've actually recorded the same zodiac sign twice, at the beginning and at the end. And then I'm like, wait a minute, how come I have 12 signs done here, but I have an extra sign here I didn't record yet? Okay, well, like, doing things twice. You may be doing things twice because you have to, like something happens the first time, so you have to redo something, or you did work that got deleted and then, or you can't find it, and so you have to redo it. That can be doing things twice. But you could also do things twice out of absent-mindedness. So that's another caution for the fire signs over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days, but especially the days around the 21st of July, the day of 21st of July, and a couple days before and a couple days after are going to be the strongest for this to occur. The fire signs one are all things that I have experienced strongly. I have to admit it. Wasting time. Wow. Now, like, you could waste time playing games. I don't play games of like video games or phone games. I don't play any of those games. But I have watched videos on my phone, or, you know, messed around in some other way on the phone or watching TV or wasting time doing other stuff that's not necessary. I hate when I do it. It's not a good habit. I don't do it a lot, but it does crop up. I'm not going to lie. And I feel that some of you fire signs are going to waste time, like messing around on your phone or playing video games or, you know, other ways, whatever other ways you can waste time. You can waste time in a lot of ways. But you may find that that is a caution for you. Keep that in mind, because you could regret it later. You could feel like, you know, damn it, why'd I waste all that time doing that? I really needed to be doing X, Y, and Z. So you could find yourself wasting time. So I hope those messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. Now on to the element of air. This is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. You may find, air signs, that little details or little incidents could really be getting under your skin. The days around the full moon, and for the following 2 weeks, it's the strongest, and even up to 30 days, where like either little things are bothering you, or like if little details are not taken care of to the way you feel like they should be handled, it's going to get on your nerves and get under your skin. Some of you air signs are going to be really like working out and problem solving from this moon. Like you could be trying to figure out, like, problem solve with bills, debts, finances, your own health, your weight, anything to do with exercising, but like it's going to be like troubleshooting or problem solving with your weight or health or paperwork or debts or your finances, or maybe even things that are not working properly. Some of you air signs are going to be inspired to travel. You could be taking a trip the days around the full moon in Capricorn, or the 2 weeks or a month that follows, but or you could be planning it. But I really feel like going on a trip, or it doesn't have to be far. It could be an hour away. Some of you air signs may feel like really inspired to like stabilize things. So if you have anything that's loose or flying around, like a flagpole, a boat that's moored at a dock, or a door that keeps blowing open, or a window, or anything else that could be about finances or work, like anything to do with stabilizing things, actual items, but it could be accounts, bank accounts, it could be other types of stabilizing relationships. Some of you air signs are going to be organizing something. It could be a trip, but it could be like a party, a gathering, a celebration. It could be organizing money, organizing accounts, organizing your paperwork, organizing your home. But I feel it's more like event organizing the most. Some of you will be able to take a break, take some time off, take a rest, take a vacation, relax. That's one of your blessings. Some of you get vindicated. It could be in a lawsuit or in a legal case, or somebody accusing you. Maybe law isn't involved at all, but somebody blamed you for something, accused you, blamed you. It could be legally, not legally. Either way, you get vindicated. That's a good feeling. Some of you could find that your workplace is going to ask you to do more work or work more hours or do something specific, but you're going to get money for it. It's not like they're just throwing it at you and they're not going to give you a raise, a boost, a commission, whatever. They're going to give you money to do it. And now here are the 3 cautions for the air signs for this full moon in Capricorn, July 21st, 2024. Oh no, I don't like this. I don't like this either. Because this has happened to me. I feel like this reading, a lot of it is, some of this has already occurred to me before. You could stumble and fall. I fall and broke my wrist and sprained my other one. Many of you may know that from back in February. That was a terrible experience that lasted for months, the repercussions. So be very careful. Watch your footing. You could stumble and fall. Now, if you stumble and fall and you just fall and nothing happens, then okay, it could be embarrassing or, and maybe nothing can happen. But some of you can stumble and fall and you can hurt yourself, break something, or something else could happen. So be very careful of your footing. Careful, 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 air signs. You have to be careful of fire. You earth signs, your grill could catch on fire. You could have fire, you could be doing something in your yard with chemicals or propane gas and a combination, and plants could catch on fire. Because I feel like it's outside. I don't feel it's in your house. But you don't want to damage your deck, your grill, your plants. Be very, very, very careful of fire, starting fires. Not purposely, accidentally something catching on fire, but it's from something you're doing. You also have to be careful of antagonizing somebody. And it could be because you're agitated with them about something they did or didn't do. So verbally, something you say the days around the full moon, the days around the 21st of July, and strongly for the next 2 weeks, or even up to 30 days, you could antagonize someone with something you're saying, especially if you're like, I don't know how else I can explain it. I can see it in my head, like where you won't let something go, where you keep pressing somebody. You're having a conversation, but you're kind of agitated at them. So you're like, well, what about this? Well, how about that? Well, how come this? And what about that? And also maybe criticizing them, questioning them, won't let something go, bringing up the past. But you're doing it verbally, like you're coming at somebody. Keep going with it. You won't let it go. You're like a dog with a bone, and you're going to agitate somebody. Now, you may feel like, I don't care. That person deserves it. That's what should happen. Really, sometimes you shouldn't poke the bear, because the bear can surprise you. They may take it, or they may argue back with you, but they could do something extreme, break something of value to you, come at you and want to punch you in the face. You never know. So be careful of agitating somebody. You may know the person or not. It could be somebody out in public. Be careful of that. I gotta say, man, this reading was weird, because at the end, the air signs got I think the strongest cautions of all. So air signs really need to be careful. I feel like you have some really good solid things that happen from this blue moon, full moon in July. but you got the craziest, or I should say, I feel like the most extreme cautions, really. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you liked it. And share it with others if you feel it's worth sharing. And subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. And hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand videos, where I look at very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you psychic predictions and messages for each sign of the zodiac from my spirit guides, you can access all the most recently recorded video series down below this video in the description area, which is also called the Show More section. Or you can go to my website at theluckymermaid.com and you can read all the different video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and you just click on whatever zodiac sign you want under the heading of the video series you want, and that link will take you to that direct zodiac sign video. If you are ever having a problem, I have people once in a while say, I got the wrong sign on Vimeo. Well, if you go to my website, you're going to click on the exact zodiac sign, will take you to that exact video for that exact zodiac sign. If you're somebody that's had an issue where you're getting the wrong signs, which I don't really know how that happens, but it happens from time to time. Now, the most recently recorded video series I've recorded is my eclipse effects for the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, September 17th, 2024, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card reading for each sign of the zodiac. Remember, eclipse effects start 1 month prior to the eclipse. So these effects are going to start affecting you in August. So that's why you might want to get these now. And the eclipse effects can last for 6 to 9 months, sometimes even up to a year. So you may want to check those videos out. And you should probably get, if you can do it, get both your rising sign and your sun sign in those videos. Also, my Horseshoe Tarot 7-card spread, psychic tarot readings, where I give you psychic predictions and messages for 1 year from the different areas that I'm looking at in that reading. You can read all about it on my website description. And if you go to that Vimeo page for those videos, it's also written there. And again, I highly recommend if you can get your rising sign and your sun sign, will give you more predictions and messages that may cover more accuracy for you, because these are still general readings. Also, my 2024 Mid-Year Love and Romance Psychic Tarot Update is available for each sign of the zodiac. And, because look, we're in the midpoint of the year. So I got the 2024 Mid-Year Love and Romance Psychic Tarot Update and the Mid-Year Psychic Tarot Update for 2024, where I did the Celtic Cross center of the Celtic Cross Tarot spread. 6 cards, looked into what is going to happen for you for the rest of the year. If you haven't gotten those yet, you really might want to check them out. And by viewer request, my 2024 financial psychic tarot readings, I did a different format. This is not career and finance. This is finance, but I'm going to tell you, when I recorded the videos, career did come up as I went through the videos. So based on viewer request, you may want to see what I got about your financial picture for the second half of this year of 2024. Also, my yearly What's Lucky and New for You in 2024, you may want to get those readings. They're also available on Vimeo. So I hope you'll decide to check them out. Remember, when you purchase these videos on Vimeo, you help support this channel. So it does really help me, and I do appreciate it. And if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me, that's not in a video format, you can follow me on my social media pages at the Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram, and I'm also on X, formerly known as Twitter. My handle there is at the Lucky Mermaid. And you can read these posts on my community pages on YouTube. Don't forget, I'm also on Rumble. I have a channel over there called the Lucky Mermaid LLC, all one word together. Now, in these social media posts that I make, I pull tarot cards or oracle cards usually, sometimes the crystal, and I give you written psychic predictions and messages for what tarot card or oracle card that comes up. And many people find these messages resonate with them. You may find they also resonate with you. So you might want to check them out. So I hope you have absolutely awesome, positive, and happy energy that comes to you from this blue moon, full moon in Capricorn, July 21st, 2024. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.